Hi everyone, welcome to this presentation. So in this assignment you will work on the puffer jacket. So you will design a puffer jacket based on your previous learning, and you will create the internal lines, and you will create that puffing effect by applying pressure. So after that you will change the fabric types and color of the fabric. And after seeing the video, your assignment will be you will create one puffer jacket for police or security force personnel, and you will add the fabric color, customize the body size of the avatar, and you will add logo, add pockets, and something that you feel is important for police puffer jacket. And after working on that, you will write two paragraphs. Each paragraph should be at least 100 words, and the first paragraph will be you will write a description about why you added those fabric, color, design, logo or pockets in a puffer jacket, and you will also submit what the difficulties you faced while working on this puffer jacket and how did you solve those. You can submit those paragraphs to the Blackboard along with the images of this puffer jacket. Thank you. So now what we have to do, we have to create the sleeve portions, because we know puffer jacket usually is worn in the winter season. So I'm going to create the sleeve patterns, and I will join that sleeve patterns to the body part. So in order to create the sleeve pattern, at first I will measure the length of the sleeves and armhole size, and this the cupping point. I mean, I will measure these portions as well. So if we choose this tool, then we can see there is a measurement line on the avatar. So I will choose, if I choose this one, you can see that we can see the length. So I actually already measured the length. And if you want to learn how to create the sleeve portions, you can go back to the lecture video, class lecture video, I think for assignment 2. So now if I go back here, go to the window, I'm gonna create. I'm doing what actually Dr. Chang showed in the other video. So So I think for this one, yeah, and I know the lower portions of the sleeve length, sleeve width. So I'm going to move this to here. So this portion is 9.425, and if we select the first half, it is 4.43. And then another one. Set down the simulation. So here is the split part. So you can add the cuff as well. So you just create another polygon tool, and based on the measurement, you can create the cuff portion. And you can just join this part. I'm not going to show it. You can do it when you are going to work on that puffer jacket. So I'm going to delete this part. And then as you have all the pattern pieces sewed, and then what you can do, you just select all the puffer jackets and use the layer clone options and make it and put it in the bottom side, and then just select all the before that I think there is one more thing we have to do, that is creating internal line. So in order to create the internal line, we can choose the edit option, edit pattern tool, select this portion and just right click in one of those selected lines. Then we can use the distribute internal line between segments, or we can use the some other tool, for example, the internal polygon tool, this internal polygon tool. So if I choose this one and just randomly design that way, so you can see, or we also can choose this portion and that portion, and then distribute internal line between the segments. I'm going to select like 3, and then you can see it from here. Then I'm going to choose the perpendicular direction. So it looks kind of messy, but you can work on it in order to create the design. So this design belongs to the front parts. So you can also create your own design on the slip portions. Just select this one and that one. Choose distribute internal line, or you can also use the internal polygon tool in order to create the design. So I'm going to create like 1, 2, 3. I'm going to use this graduate segment length. So here are the lengths, and also for this one, I'm going to use this straight line, 1, 2, 3. So all things are good now. So now what I can do, let's select all the pattern pieces, right click any of those, choose the layer clone under, and then we just put it here. So we have 2 sets of pattern pieces. So for the bottom pattern pieces, as they are selected, we can go to the property editor tool, and here you can see the pressure options. So you can put some random numbers, but I'm gonna choose like -20. So always for the lower portions, you can choose the negative pressure, and for the upper side of the pattern pieces, you can choose the positive pressure, like +20. So we have all the things. So now I'm going to turn on the simulation. So if you zoom in, you can see there is some design created on the puffer jacket. So you can turn off the simulation and again go back to the window and select the lower portions of the pattern pieces where I put the -20 as pressure. So you can choose -40. And for the upper portions, you can also choose the +40. So you can see, just turn on the simulations and you will see that puffing effect is more visible. So applying pressure will create the puffing effect. So what you can do, you can create the design as you are going to do your assignments based. You will do the assignments for the You will create the puffer jacket for the police or security forces. So you can create design based on your target markets. And yes, you can add the pockets. So you know how to add the pockets. Just create one pattern pieces here, here. uh, Just add it and just see with any of the pattern pieces so you can get the pockets. I'm not going to add the pockets. And now to change the color or fabric, you can select, you can go back here to the library menu, and you can see the fabric option here. So you can choose the, here several kinds of fabrics are available. So if I'm going, for example, if you need the sateen fabric, you can search it, or if you need any fleece fabric, just search it here. You can get a lot of fleece fabric. So I'm going to choose this Duluth fleece and just drag it here on the PK jersey, this portion, and you can see the color of the fabric has changed, as well as the fabric types also changed. And if you choose like knit fleece terry, so you just drag it here and put it here, you can see the fabric types changed. And now in order to change the color of the fabric, you can go just click on here, and you can see there is a menu open in the property editor window. So just select, you can see the color here, none. So you just choose here and select this one or any random one. Just click the OK. So you can see how your puffer jacket looks. And another thing I'm going to show you how to add the different logos or animation. Just click on 2D window or 3D window. There's two options available here as well as here. Just you can choose from 3D window as well as from the 2D window. So I'm going to choose from the 2D window. And as I'm working on the puffer jacket for police, so I downloaded one logo from Google, and I'm adding this part. Just select where you want to put it. So I'm going to choose this version. Size, I'm going to make it a little bigger, 4-inch. Okay, 2-inch, 2-inch. Okay. And you can move here or there or whatever you want to. And you can add more than one logos. Also, if you want to change the zipper style, you can go back to material part, material menu. You have the substance. Sorry, you can go back to the hardware and trims part. So here are some zipper options are available. So you can change the puller or slider or tape, as well as if you go back to here, you can change the washing texture. And as I said, you can change the fabric types in order to change the avatar size. You can choose from male versions as well as from the female version. They have like several kinds of avatars there. So you can select any of those based on your target market. And